Hey guys, I'm so proud of you. You've made it to tactic number 10. This is where we expand our options. In the real estate world, we can do that by getting creative with financing. The lender, the buyer, and the seller, they all have different buckets that they can pick out some things to maybe help with financing. But when we come to a weird time in the industry, or maybe a downturn, or we're having problems getting people financed, why don't we just pick a little bit out of a lender bucket, out of a seller bucket, and out of a buyer bucket and come up with a strategic way to make it happen? So what we're trying to teach in this lesson is that you have to get creative and think outside the box and do your workarounds that you've learned how to do. But if you're not in the real estate world, you do typically work with preferred vendors, other people that do the same thing that you do. Come together, brainstorm with them, follow the leader, see what they're doing, and start your creative juices flowing. Wait 15 minutes in stillness, and then that's when our creative mind starts to begin. And that's what you're going to have to do, is really kind of rely on others and see what they can bring to the table to help out your business and then theirs as well. If you are in real estate, which you typically are if you ever are going to buy or sell a home, here's some really neat creative ways that this book brought out that I had not thought of before. If someone's getting married and they don't have a whole lot for a down payment, maybe their guests can bring money to help them for that down payment, because that's a great way, through gifts of family members or nonprofit organizations, that buyers can have some money that they can bring to the table. Another thing is refinancing a car if our interest rates are low, and you have to get lender permission first, because anything you do financially while you're under contract and being scrutinized by a loan officer can upheave what you've been working on. But ways to think about is, if you're carrying a loan on something, see if you can renegotiate that loan. We talked about leases earlier and some other frivolous charges that we don't need during this time, so why not we do the same thing with loans? And at the very end, I just want to read the last chapter, or last paragraph of this chapter, because I think it's important to all across industries, not just real estate. So take the real estate part out of it. To succeed to your highest level in a shift, you will need to become proficient at creative financing. Make sure you have a clear understanding of the current options available to your buyers and sellers, and meet with your finance team weekly to work out options and solutions for them. My finance team is myself and Carl. We also talk to someone in the market center, and we also have the people who we look up to and see what type of strategic moves they're making. So we meet a couple times a week and talk about our finances. It takes commitment, effort, and a weekly slot on your calendar. Don't let the calendar convict you on this one. Your financial success and the financial future of your buyers and sellers may depend on it. Make a date with finance and keep it all year, every year. It's one more way that you're going to take luck out of play and make the most out of your career. So let me know if you need any more of the resources that I've given you so far, if you just want to brainstorm. I love that part. Okay, we'll see you soon.